Afternoon everybody, welcome back to another tutorial, and today I'm going to be just giving an update on my setup. So without further ado, let's get into it. So I did the off-grid setups in the past. That was going totally off-grid. We're actually we're actually on-grid and off-grid, so um, what do you call it? I love doing the off-grid stuff like when I used to do it totally, but since I still pay for the utilities in the main house, one of the bros said, well, you might as well use the power since it's under your name and since you pay for it, bro. So that's what convinced me to go back on grid. So, but I still have my off-grid setup. So I'll give you an update on everything. I've even got a generator shed now. I haven't, last time I did a tutorial, this wasn't here. So this is a new addition to my setup. So without further ado, let's come into my humble abode. Last time I did a tutorial on this, it was a little bit messy, but now we are a little bit tidy. So I've done a tutorial on these two things in the past: wash machine and washer dryer and dryer. So this is the Living Co setup for my laundry. That is on grid. At the moment I'm just running a dry cycle just to sanitize the drum. I've still got my two 40 litre containers. 40 litre fridge freezers. These are the 12 volt ones or 24 volt, depending how you wire them. My dog's bed is under there. I've got a standard fridge now that I swapped for. I did a review on the 12 litre, 12 volt, 24 volt fridge freezer. So I ended up trading for this because I wanted a standard fridge. I've got two 40 litre 12 volt fridge freezers here. So yeah, and well, I got that fridge freezer for free, that 12 volt one I used to have. So that's a fridge. This is a freezer. I've got all my appliances. I've done a few things over here. So I brought my big TV out here. This used to be inside. I used to do tutorials on this on the past, this TV. It used to have a laptop to it. Now we've got a Chromecast. So this TV is on grid. So this is my lounge area. I've do got a light in here, an LED, and this goes off this is off grid. This is a 12 volt light. So here's the switch. It's a round switch. So if we turn it, we have a light in here. So there we go. So that's 12 volt. Yeah, these are just plies because I just finish half insulating. I've got to actually get some more insulation and finish off the insulation on the roof here, which is the lean-to. This is a 12 volt fan, so this runs off battery too, this 12 volt fan. I don't use it at the moment because it's winter time and it's a little bit colder, but she come in handy in the summertime. What else have we got in the updated setup? That's a heater aircon unit that we can run off a generator or run off on grid. At the moment it's on grid, but that's my cool. I mainly use it as a air conditioning unit, not really the heater side, even though it is a heater unit as well. It's the old school type, so you only have two knobblies to program your thing. I'll just move this towel so you can see the diodes. So there we go, one's missing, but I can use that one knobbly to go between the two, and that's just thermostat and wherever you've got it on high heat, low heat, fan, high cold and low cold, or low cold and high cold. So yeah, but if I want to heat up in here, I just use my dryer because it's a vented dryer. I use it to warm it up in here just with no clothes in it. It's a sensor dryer, so it'll turn itself off. Yeah, what else? I got the table over there now. I used to have my spa pool, but that's been put away. And now let's come into the setup here. So this is a guest bed, or this setup here works off grid. This has either been powered by inverters or 12 volt, like the TV here. That's a 12 volt TV. So that's actually getting 12 volt power source. These things under here work off a 1000 watt modified sine wave inverter. I've got another 2000 watt pure sine wave inverter with an auto transfer switch lay-byed at Super Cheap Auto at this current time. So I should be getting that out next week. Just a makeshift curtain, so it's dark in here. Over here, I'll just come a bit closer so you can see. This is my office. So this is on grid. I plan to put this on the inverter with the AC transfer switch once I get that, so when the power does cut out, this will still run because this is one of my servers. I've got 2 servers, so I've got one server there, and I've also got a Umbrella server behind the thing. So what I want to do is eventually I want to run all this so it's on grid and off grid. So that means that if the power cuts out, the internet, because I moved my internet and everything out here now, will still run. My servers will still run. I plan to put my fridge and freezer on it too. I'll probably put my washing machine and dryer, but that'll be pushing it because it's only a 2000 watt inverter with AC transfer switch, so I've just got to be mindful. I'm still deciding. So yeah, this will work when the power cuts out. So yeah, my office setup, guest bed, I've moved everything around. Everything's been tidied up since I've showed the last time when I first moved everything out here. My bed is over here now, my double bed. I've got another bunk at the top that's just full of stuff that ain't got homes. On this side is where I put my dirty clothes and just bits and pieces that don't got a home. My Leem PA system, I brought this out here now, so which I've done a tutorial on in the past. And this is just a basket of towels in it that actually went on top of the Leem. And my drawers with my sparkles stuffed and things stuffed on it. These drawers are full, so I've actually got to get some more drawers because I'm running out of space for my clothes, which is cool because what else have we got here? We've got an LPG burner. So this is a gas burner or gas bottle that's been made into a wood burner, and it's just got a muffler on the back. This is actually one of the bros down the road, his dad's old one when he was alive, so I've always wanted it. You can open up the side where this is usually the top of the gas bottle, but if you open it up, it's full of paper and all that ready to go, and it's got a muffler at the back here. So if we look here, here's the muffler. So this is a portable one, so I can carry it around when it's cold, and then obviously start it up when it's hot. Start up and it gets hot, and then yeah. So yeah, I haven't gotten a chance to build my bathroom yet, but yeah. What else have we got? This is the charge controller. So when I showed my solar tutorial in the past, I had it set up differently, but now it's set up differently again. So I've got a 15 amp charge controller that's wired and 24 volt input with the panels, 12 volt output on the battery side, and I have also got a load on connected to, and that will power my outdoor shower. Added batteries to the unit as well. So hang on, I just have to move these out of the way so you can see. It's a bit hard to see. So this is the original battery I had. This is the 270 amp hour. Here's the 120 amp hour. So you've seen these batteries in the past tutorials if you watch them. And I have another lead acid battery over here too that I'd scored. So this is the third battery that I'd scored last year. So yeah, so that all runs off the solar. I've still got my generator plugged in as well, so if I can fire up my big generator, it'll charge these batteries, which I've done a tutorial in the past. And what we're going to do now is we're going to go and to my generator shed. Just warn, it is full of stuff because as I've tied it up in here since the last tutorial I showed in here, and it's scattered somewhere else. So there's a lot of rubbish. So welcome to my generator shed that I got for free off one of the bros. This used to be his dog's house, but unfortunately that dog had passed away, so he was getting rid of it, so I said I'll have it. So this is my generator shed. So if we duck in, got a duck in. So I've got stuff all over the place here, but this is my generator shed. This holds 2 of my generators. So I've done tutorials on the 2000 watt in the past, and I've still got my 6.8 kilowatt, you know, it's a 6.3 continuous but 6.8 kilowatt max peak. So if we look at the panel here, I haven't got any AC appliances hooked to this yet, but when the power goes out I can just run a cable in here and then fire this up. This is electric in pull, and if we look here, this is a 12 volt, the DC source, 12 volt. I didn't show it clearly in the other tutorial. And we've also got a reset switch here, so when the batteries are charged, this thing will pop out, so that won't overcharge the batteries. And I can plug AC appliances, and I've got a volt reader and a watt reader there too, so I can say this is the 2000 watt. I've done a tutorial on this in the past. This is a inverter generator. This is a normal generator. I do plan to get a big inverter generator, but I'll probably power this and try and figure out a way to hook another charger up to this. I did have one before, but that charging system blew up. That was only experimenting. So yeah, it's a bit messy in here because I've got firewood, black paper that I can use for stuff, and also cardboard and everything like that. I've got tools, and that's just to keep everything out. I keep cardboard and everything for fire. So yeah, okay. What we'll do is I'll show you the panel setup. So if we climb up here, just got to be mindful. We've got to climb on top of the generator shed. Okay. Oops, move this out of the way. Oh shoot. Just let me get on properly, guys. So here, I've got my panels. It's 160 watt panels in parallel. Another 160 watt long panel. These are hooked in 24 volts, so 12 volt on these 2 panels and 12 volt on that panel, which is 24 volt. Sorry, that's just my 300 that I've done a tutorial in the past as well. King Quad. Talking about motorbikes, I'm actually planning to get another one, and I'll do a tutorial when I do get that one. That's a Quad Runner 500, but it's an auto model. It'll be the first automatic that I actually, well, if I do get it, that I will own if I do get it. So we'll just jump off. Right, so last thing I'm going to show you, I talked about the 12 volt load on that charge controller, and the reason why I did is because that charge, the load on, actually powers the shower, and I've got an extra pump here that's, and both of these are hooked up to that 3000 litre. It's a bit messy because I still got to get my bathroom built, and it's a lot of places. So there we go, got the shower going. Actually, cool. So this is the shower. This runs off that load on I was telling you about. You get hot water too. I've just got to reconnect the gas bottle because I'd used the gas bottle for something else before and I just left it disconnected. 1000 litre tank. And this is my other entrance that goes where that table was double doors for the containers, barbecue, and I've just got a few things on the side I've got to set up. I've still got to put the sink in, and I do my kitchen where my bathroom is. I plan to put a gate where that's leaning on, so I want to take that fence out and actually replace it with a gate that I have. I've got 2 gates behind those pieces of wood over there that I have options to use for that. So yeah, I just thought I would do an update on my setup and how it is. So without further ado, guys, hopefully you have a good day. I just thought I'd do an update tutorial to, for ones that are curious, which is hardly anyone, but I noticed that people ask me about my stuff, so it's better to make YouTube tutorials then. Yeah. But without further ado, let's everyone have a good day, and hopefully everyone enjoys the rest of their week. And until next time, I like to say, like every other day I do a tutorial, and that's choo choo.